Hi, how are ya? It's Travis in here, and welcome back to our adventures in Diablo 4. From last episode, we collected a bunch of legendaries and filled our stash completely. We had no more space, and today I went through the stash a little bit, got rid of some legendaries. We still have some more organizing to do, but I have been spending most of my gaming time playing the hardcore World of Warcraft servers that just came out, so I've been enjoying that for quite a bit. It's been a nice little break from Diablo 4, but now we're back, and we are going to farm some renown, and we're heading to a dungeon called Earth and Wound. I think we will be max renown in Hawazar when we complete this dungeon. Still have 18 more levels to go before we hit 100. And I will be going through the stash in a couple of episodes just to see what kind of build we have for Shred Data. Maybe we actually, have something that's pretty good. I've also been messing around with the sound a little bit. Trying to turn my mic down. Hopefully the game sound is not too loud. If it is, then I'll make some changes to it. Maybe I should turn it down just a tad. Let's take a look at it here. Go to options. Go to sound. We have it pretty low already. You'll turn it down by like 1.
Hello. Greetings. Hello.
We're already getting attacked by something. Only something attacking you in this game. Only safe in town. So yeah, we'll turn that down to like 60 something. We'll see how this goes. It's like current. It used to be at 70. There we go. See how this goes. So I do want my mic to be louder than the in-game sound. One thing about, creating content, finding the right balance for your mic and the in-game sound it's always a struggle. It's like I'm constantly trying to figure out what's the best balance for that. Yeah, guys, Hardcore Classic. Wow, a lot of fun playing on the Defias Pillager server, US East. I'm playing a Human Warrior.
I must wait a moment.
And there's been some good news about Diablo 4. I chatted about most of it last episode, except for the new bosses they have. They're adding some endgame bosses to the game that will allow you to target farm unique legendaries.
I must wait a moment.
I think that was a good addition to the game as well. They needed more endgame content. So I'm happy they're going to add that. Gives people more stuff to do during endgame. Because the world bosses were kind of mediocre, to be honest. They weren't that challenging. Like, the biggest challenge I ever had with the world boss was during the beta, I believe. And then after that, every time I would do a world boss, it was just pretty damn easy. Except for that time when we fought a world boss on Ancestral Realms, and there was only like 3 of us, and we just didn't have enough damage to get him down. That was pretty tough. I think I just entered World Tier 4 during that time. And we weren't able to complete it. Yeah, we'll see how it is. It's not really what I'm looking for endgame. Those like unique legendary target farm bosses, but It's a start. I just want them to release a ladder system. That's what I'm looking forward to. But we will have to wait for that
I'm
until
not ready yet.
Season 3, which will be in 2024.
I must wait a moment.
Pretty cool dungeon. These zones, these like alien looking zones that they have, kind of reminds me of the Dead Space game that I played on the channel. Pretty cool game. They did an awesome remake for that. Never played it before, but it really felt like a game that just came out in, 2023. And this kind of reminds me of it, with all the alien-looking things like wiggling around in the background. Alright, so we got a little bit more animus to go. We're just doing our daily renowned farm dungeon. We kind of loafed it on that. And one thing I may have to do, guys, if I notice that we're not getting close to maxing out our rogue, I may have to take a break from the druid, I think, maybe. So rogue's only level 60, and there's almost a month and a half left, season 1. And I do want to be able to, try to complete everything in season 1, or as much as I can. So we may take a break from the druid if I notice that we're not really close to like getting to 100. Right now we're like level 60. So we'll see. See how this goes. I think we got a sorcerer aspect there. So these druid episodes might turn into like double rogue episodes for a little bit. The thing is, our XP should start like compounding by quite a bit due to the smoldering ash upgrades we're going to get for XP. I think we can get like a solid XP buff there. So it shouldn't take as long. Aspect of Singe Extremities. After Immobilize wears off, enemies are slowed by 40% for 4 seconds. And now we have completed Hawazar, guys. We now have our 4 Paragon points there, and now we only have 2 more. 3 more? No, only 2 more zones. Dry Steppes and Skosglen to focus on. So I'm happy we got that done. So let's apply these Paragon points. I think we'll go here, 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 and then we'll eventually want to get this Glyph Socket going. Look at all the willpower we just got. Not bad. Alright, so let's do some Nightmare Dungeons, guys. We'll do that actually after we get rid of this loot. Maybe we actually got some nice pieces. Let's see. Sacred Boots. Ancestral Amulet. It doesn't have what we want on it. It's too bad. Sacred.
Yeah, give it over.
Pretty much anytime I see ultimate skill damage on an item, I always just get rid of it because it's not that good. Well, I rarely ever use it. Supposedly they're going to change stats too. Like stats are going to get buffed, like overpower. It's another stat that I usually kind of don't regard as a good one.
I'll shake on that.
So hopefully we see some buffs to more stats so we can, you know, use more gear.
Yeah, give it over.
Because I noticed, like, you know, we pretty much vendor majority of our stuff. Yeah, not that good. Yeah, not that good. We got better aspects than that. All right, so let's do a dungeon, guys. See what we got here. Stockades, Corvalar. Surat's Lair, we'll do that. Dungeon affixes, quick killer, drifting shade, monster burning damage, monster shadow damage over time, resist, and armor breakers. It's quite a bit of affixes there. Yeah, we got a long time for this playthrough to go. There's like no time limit really. Well, the rogue one is does have a time limit. Maybe we'll just switch to the rogue. Cause I'm only level 60. I need 40 more levels. We got a month and a half, 6 weeks. Season's 3 months long, so we've been leveling for a month and a half, close to that. We only got to level 60, which I don't even really consider to be halfway to the end. Since, you know, not only do we want to hit level 100, we also want to slay Uber Lilith as well. So, I hope you guys understand. Well, like why I want to do that. But I'm going to come back to the Druid 100%. I think we will be focusing a lot on the rogue. Cool thing about the Druid, it's like non-seasonal, so got tons of time to get this character up.
I must wait a moment.
It's wrecking everything in here. We are getting wrecked as well. We're using a lot of health pots. That poison is doing damage. Got all of our pots again. Queen's Den. This is where the final boss is. I forgot to put an elixir up. Just make sure we do that. Make sure we get that extra XP here.
I'm not ready yet.
We did get another Paragon point. Where are these silken spires? Oh, we found a goblin. It's gonna be a pain. It's always a pain to catch. Doing damage to him though.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh man. Hit him. Nice, we got him. 2 legendaries from him. It's worth the chase. He always gets away from us because this build is we're so slow. We do good damage though. Our damage is great, but man, we're slow. Almost got away there.
I'm not ready yet.
I gotta get out of that.
I'm not ready yet.
There we go. Is it up here?
I must wait a moment.
Oh, the loot we're getting. Probably gonna have to go back soon. There's another spire down, one more to go. Tomb of the Saints, Nightmare Dungeon. I think the last one's got to be over here. Just missed it.
I must wait a moment.
Poison's strong, man. We use so much pots from the poison damage. The cool thing is that the earthen bulwark completely gets rid of it all once we use it. Like, we didn't take any damage at all. Alright, let's head to the Queen's Den. It's just up here.
I do not have enough spirit.
Cool, boss. I wonder if the new bosses will be like. They'll probably be pretty damn good.
Spirit. I cannot carry anymore.
Okay, so we will get rid of a blue item and pick up this legendary. And there we go. And we got some more stuff. Impact Hammer of the Metamorphic Stone. Let's get rid of some more blues. We also got an Ancestral legendary called Frostburn. I think we already have one of those. Do we have any sacred? Pick up the ancestral pieces here. There we go. Alright, so let's level up. I think we're doing territorial before, right? So we're trying to level up the aspect for Shred NATO Druid. So there we go. We got that to rank 7. So let's head back. We'll see if we got any upgrades. Not sure if we'll keep the... I'll probably... I always keep the Ancestrals, even if, like, we're not going to use it. Just because, you know, they're kind of rare. Unless I have duplicates, I'll get rid of them.
I'll take it off your hands.
Alright. Ancestral. Nope. Nope.
This will do nicely.
Yeah, it's a lot of sacred rares.
Well struck.
Yeah, nothing we want here. From the rares. We have a couple of those aspects. I've seen those. And the stats are not that great. Overpower damage. Probably an aspect we won't use. I don't think we're going to be using Boulder anytime soon. Maybe in the future, though, if they buff it. That's why it's nice to hold on to, you know, aspects with perfect stats. Just in case they, you know, buff a certain build and you want to give it a try. That one was not perfect. And neither is this one. I think we have a perfect one in our stash. The stats are not that great. Keep the Ancestral unique. And yeah, this is a pretty bad aspect. And it is sacred, so we'll just get rid of it. Yeah, we'll head over to the stash here. I'll show you guys how rough of a time we're having here. Got rid of a little bit, though. Put that in there for now. These are some rares that I thought were okay. Clearly have a lot of gems and a lot of elixirs as well. Alright, so let's do another dungeon here. Do Mercy's Reach. Dungeon affixes reduce cooldowns on kill, lightning storm, monster attack speed, monster shadow resist, and resistance breakers. I think we got around 10 dungeons to do for our renown grind, so that's not too bad. And then we'll finally be done with that on our druid. That's been quite the journey. I think you should probably have your renown done before you hit level like 75, because that's when the scaling starts to come into effect. Usually people get to World Tier 4 by like 65 or late 60s. That gives you around, you know, 5 to 10 levels to focus on your renown before the levels get maxed out at level 75. Oh, look who it is. The Butcher. He's already doing tons of damage. He's healing like crazy. And we have this affix that's gonna blow us up right here. He's gonna kill us.
Wait a moment.
I hate that affix with this boss. That's like a death trap. Like this affix, like, you gotta get in the dome. You gotta get in the dome and fight the Butcher in the dome. And you know what's crazy? He even pulls you out of the dome. I died that way. That's why I think pulverized build, I don't know if it's a good build for hardcore, man. Like, it's probably okay, but if you run into the Butcher, you're not running away from him. Like, you're so slow. And then you have this aspect as well. I would probably avoid this aspect if I was playing hardcore. Because the combination of the Butcher and, you know, this barrier aspect, it's tough. Pretty much forces you to get hit by him. It's good to know.
I do not have enough.
That's one thing you got to do when you play hardcore in Diablo 4. There's aspects you need to avoid. It's just not worth doing a dungeon and dying because of like a brutal aspect combo. I honestly think this is probably the worst aspect. Lightning Storm, yeah. Lightning Storm is the worst aspect in the game at the moment, and it's new. It's the new one. It's not bad if you have movement speed, though. It really depends on what you're playing. It's only when the Butcher's around is when it's like, it's terrible. Butcher amplifies it by quite a bit. We trampled out of that. Got hit.
I must wait a moment.
Yeah, my Druid's just not good. Or it's just not a good class, like build for this aspect. Kind of like, you know, it's like tells me to get the bear. It's like, get back in the cage, you bear, you know what I mean? Thing is, we can choose to, like, not go in. It's just you take, like, 90%, you lose 90% of your health. So, usually that's not worth it. Especially when you're fighting other mobs. There's cave, nice. Another good dungeon there.
I'm not ready yet.
Bunch of loot. Pulverize, like, we're doing crazy damage though. Like, we just completely wrecked that room. It's pretty good. dead. Damn it, I hate these goatmen got me again. Got completely wrecked there. Gotta watch out trampling into these packs. These maulers, man, they do a lot of damage. Yeah, that ice too.
I must wait a moment.
We're actually gonna get hit here? Yeah. Could you imagine you're at like a tier level where it just one-shots you? Like you go a little too far and you just die? It's pretty damn close to killing me one shot. Okay, we got conduit. I don't think we need to worry with conduit. We don't take any damage at all. Interesting thing about conduit, though, I think we're actually stronger in our normal form than when we should conduit. Oh, I'm just gonna keep going. Take the damage. Wrecking this boss. Go. Let's get rid of some of these blues. Some shooting here. Keep leveling up territorial.
My bags are full.
I think we're good with loot right now. Get rid of another item. Put that ancestral there. Alright, let's head back to see what we got, guys. Hopefully we got something good.
Can I help you?
Sacred rare pants. Nope.
Fair trade.
I wonder when rabies is going to be a good ability. You'll probably buff that in a season or two. So that would be cool with Shred Druid. It is a werewolf ability, I believe. Three ranks of pulverize. 5% chance to restore 12.5% primary resource, critical strike chance, and all stats. These are kind of cool. Those are better than our, could those be better than our gloves? Potentially, I don't know. It's close. Like we would roll the attack speed on the all stats. A pretty high lucky hit, though. I don't think it'll be better.
Anything else?
It's close, though. Interesting item.
Well struck.
Alright, so let's see what we got with the legendaries. We got 16 million gold. Gold's back up to where it was. Another companion aspect there. That can spread rabies. It's kind of cool. Your wolf companions are now werewolf companions. Werewolf companions deal 190% additional damage and can spread rabies. You guys don't know what rabies does. It's right down here, I believe. Or up here. Yeah, there it is. Shapeshift into a werewolf and perform an infectious bite against enemies in front of you, dealing 1,700 to 2,200 damage, and applying an additional 7,740 poisoning damage over 6 seconds. Affected enemies spread rabies to other surrounding targets. Wonder how far it spreads. Primary reason. A lot of lucky hit on this. A little bit too much lucky hit. 804 item power, ancestral staff. Not bad. Not good. Two ranks of raven, 2 ranks of wolves. Companion helm right there. Yeah, nothing that we want there. Alright, guys. Well, that is going to be the end of today's episode. And will probably be a little bit of a break for the Druid for the time being, but we will get back on him when we're done with the Rogue, I would say. When I feel like we're in a good spot. Because I do want to get that Rogue to 100 and try to complete the season journey. But, as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.